Hello everybody, this is Xenocat823543 welcoming you back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. In this part, we're going to talk to Dixon. Yeah, these are all Defense Force soldiers from Colony 9. And the shop will not leave for whatever reason, the ether gear will not leave. But let's tell Dixon what has happened, because there is an invisible plot wall that will prevent you from leaving the area before you tell Dixon what happens.
Fiora? You mean Dunban's sister?
Yes.
So that's why you're all looking so down. I can't believe they're sticking homs into those faced Mechon. Looks like they weren't just eating us.
They made Munkar into one. He was the one who attacked Colony 9.
Oh, and there was me thinking he snuffed it in that battle.
Aren't you surprised?
That he attacked Colony 9? I don't know what drives those Mechon. I've given up trying to figure them out. It don't surprise me one bit. Still, Munkar as well, eh? Things are getting interesting. Sorry? Oh, nothing.
Clearly there's more to Dixon than he is letting on about.
I would like to continue providing assistance, but my help is required in assembling...
And Alvis is going to leave us. I mean, you weren't helpful anyway,
also
but...
my duties as seer to consider.
Then
I mean, we might as well get Alvis out of our party for now. He's not helpful.
Thanks for coming this far. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we can. We don't need all
Key
this.
position for the Mechon. You can't just rush in, all guns blazing.
Yeah, so that's the next area. We're already talking about getting to Galahad Fortress, which is where the Mechons are, mainly. But we have a whole area before we get there.
Don't go dying on me, Shulk.
I won't. You take care as well.
Cheers.
Yeah. And that's it, I think. Oh no, we have to get the little sound. We have to have the pods take off.
Looks like it's just us.
Yep. I think the shop stays.
Right. We head for the hills of the sword. Galahad Fortress.
Yeah, that's our next destination.
Okay.
We have, like... We have basically half of Sword Valley open to us now.
Now, at last, we will seize our destiny. Isn't that right, Shulk?
Oh, my battery is low. I know, I just wanted to get through this recording session. If I have to change them, I think I can. Or I can change Wii remotes.
So another has appeared with the ability to wield the Monado. But why would Zanza release the Monado? He surely knows it would become a double-edged sword. Yet he relinquishes it to that mere child. And the face escaped my control and acted alone. Now that the Monado has been freed, it appears the usefulness of the faces has come to an end. Although, perhaps there are still things to be learned from having them challenge the boy.
So Egil is plotting. And now we can actually go forward. And yeah, we're very far. We're 2 kilometers away from our destination, so we have plenty of time to just explore and see what's up here. Now, one thing that may annoy you is, even if everyone has anti-Mechon weapons like I do, Shulk will still use Monado Enchant. Which I don't mind that much. I would honestly rather have the anti-Mechon weapons in place. And there's your preview of the daytime music. Yeah. That's your preview of the daytime music. It's very warlike. But I don't like traveling at daytime, as you've probably figured out by now. I mean, what? I've been doing this for the past, like, 6 areas? More, probably? Since the Toro Marsh. Since, like, we got through the Ether Mine. Wow. Yeah, I've been doing this since, like, Zord, so... And we do have this button here, which, pressing that button in the Ged Fortress, which is where we are, if you need to know, will turn this switch over here green. There's going to be a lot of button pressing coming up, and this is the 6th gate. So yeah, we have a ways to go. Though to be honest, you don't go all the way down to the 1st gate. So at least they're nice about that. And you can see that large Mechon there. That is a fortress unit. Those things are extremely annoying. I will only be fighting those when I absolutely have to, which are the 2 unique monsters, of course, and one quest enemy. And all the Mechon will ignore us. Yay. The advantages of being overleveled. I can get Mechon to ignore me and instead just mine ether deposits. Which, yeah, I am running out of space, so I will probably do some gem crafting soon. I'll do it off screen, and if I get an achievement during it, I will tell you in the video that follows the gem crafting. That is an M104 Fortress suit. It's level 52, so it's like on our level. And I don't think it can see us up here, which is good. We're walking across the top of the 6th gate right now, in case you're curious. This is how I prefer to get through Sword Valley, sneak along these side paths, because the main part of Sword Valley is very barren. If you try to go, like, the mainstream route. Which is why I like taking these side paths, because they actually are interesting. For example, we can go in here and look, it's like green. This is a desert area, basically. So for them to have green and yellow and like bright yellow in a desert area, I really like that. Like, I know we've just come out of an area that's very much white, blue, and yellow, and that's, those are the only colors there, but... Ooh. And we already have the parts category complete, where we get a fairly useless gem. And it's an ether crystal deposit on the other side of bars. That happens, like, you can see the ether crystal deposit, but you can't get there. That happened in Tefra Cave, that happens here, that'll happen in other areas too. And we're at the 5th gate. I think you can just open, yeah. If you were to go down, you could just open this. There's no way down on this side, though. And the last landmark was back at the Ged Fortress. Can you survive that? I don't think you can survive that fall. But, because I feel like just opening all the gates, so when we eventually come through here, because the Allied force will definitely be attacking Galahad Fortress at some point. I mean, that's not really much of a spoiler. The Allied force will come together, and they will attack Galahad Fortress when they do. Those are pretty much like givens. Oh. There we go. Here's the way down. And yeah, I like being overleveled. None of these enemies will attack me. And we're at the 5th gate. And so far we have not found a single unique monster in Sword Valley. And let's just open the gate just for the heck of it. I just want to open all the gates. More collectibles. I really want to get all these collectibles on this run. Particularly, I want to get extra red frontiers, because those you need for later. And we're at the Dolgan Outpost. Which, even if you came here from... Yes, we have the quest. Secure Dolgan Outpost. You do not get any area affinity with these from doing these. How dare you have enemies that are actually challenging? Fine though, I will fight my way in here.
Leave this to me!
And if you notice,
Now it's right time. We can definitely do this. Hey, you're invincible. Monado, please. Powering up.
we can wail on this guy, basically. 32.
Nice job.
Oh my god, that did 3,000 poison damage. That's really good. Once you break in here, right down here, there's the gate lock release for the next gate, which is right over there. There's Dolgan Outpost. One thing I should mention, we're about to fight our first unique monster here. I should say something about the unique monster. Oh, and even if this guy is too low leveled, you do want to fight it. Because he will summon higher leveled enemies, basically. He will alert others to your presence. So yeah, just grab that. And in here there's a wind ether gear I want to mine. I want this. Thank you. Item orb, I need these. And in here, the thing I wanted to say is, none of the unique monsters in either this area or Galahad Fortress drop art books. So basically we had art books for one area and then they disappear. In fact, I think on my first playthrough, I didn't know art books were even a thing on Valak Mountain until, I think, my second playthrough. Vague Barbus just dropped Healing Gift, and I was like, what? There are art books here? Because I honestly didn't think unique monsters started dropping art books till what comes after Galahad Fortress, which is a spoiler, so I'm not going to say any specifics. But yeah, we have no art books here.
Manifest yourself. I feel the water. Now it's right within me. Summon fire. Manifest yourself. Train attack. Ready to roll. I shall focus all my super energy. Now, start aura. Take your action. Summon. Manifest yourself.
Yeah, just deal damage. Basically, is what this fight is. And you only have to fight each one once here, so I'm not going to be like fighting every single unique monster multiple times. And that's Prudent Person. And we get 28,000 G and 5,000 experience and some piece of equipment that is heavy and I don't like it. But I mean, thanks for the money. I'll take the money. Oh, I already have all the brave shoes I need. The annoying thing about here is they will drop weapons which are useless because none of them are anti-mechon. None of the weapons that they drop here are anti-mechon, which I don't like. You get a ton of weapons that you can't use, basically. It's the story of this whole area, this whole like section of the game. You get a ton of weapons you can't use. And I think at some point, like, see, right from now until very late into the game, we're basically going to be fighting Mechon. So, which is why the anti-Mechon weapons. Because we're going to need these for a while. And there will be upgraded anti-Mechon weapons as we go, but there aren't very many. And we're at the 4th gate. Whoop-de-doo. Apparently we already discovered it. And I'm going to turn around again because I want to go back on the upper level for this part. Apparently you can run up this slope. It looks steep though. Oh wow, this video is long. But Sword Valley is not really a place where there's a lot of stopping points. So there's probably going to be a bunch of awkward pauses in this. But we're getting through it. Okay. Yeah. So, in here, we're back into this green area. And another day has passed. And if we go back this way, which is back to the east, back towards the Bionis, we can find we're on the other side of those bars. So yay, we have access to this one. And we have fire ether gear. I'm going to drain this, and I'll meet you next time when we continue through Sword Valley by going the other way through this passage. See you then.